Anyone have a crystal ball? If so, I'd like to borrow it indefinitely. If I could see the future, today's decisions would be a piece of cake. Decisions like, what higher education to pursue? What friends to trust? What investments to make? Who to marry? What house to buy? Also, where and when to buy this house? Decision making made easy. No hesitation and no worries. But instead, we all need to learn to evaluate each of life's decisions efficiently and effectively. Because good call or bad, we all have to live with the consequences. One of the biggest decisions we face continuously is managing our finances. So, how is your budget looking? Mine is no comment. When it comes to money decisions, no one is immune. For example, have you ever bought a used car? Was it a bargain or a lemon? Did it leave you with fond memories of road trips taken? Or simply make you best friends with your mechanic? How about that investment opportunity? Is it bonus bucks, or fairy dust? Even the smallest of decisions must be considered carefully. Regular or high octane? How much insurance is enough? What's your school of thought for how you decide what's best? Apply the gas or slam on the brakes? Trust or research? Go with your gut or get advice? What's your process? Does it work? Hindsight would sure come in handy during tough choices like these. But at least we are all in the same boat. One thing to keep in mind is, if it looks like a snake and slithers like a snake, picking it up is probably a mistake. I remember my first car. I knew beyond the shadow of a doubt that it was going to solve all my problems. It was a used car with a great price. It didn't take much time to find out my perspective couldn't be more wrong. That beater with a heater eventually cost me as much as a brand new car. Maybe more. Looking back, I realized that I made every mistake in the car buying book. Hungry to drive, I neglected to check for leaks, the condition of the tire tread, nor did I confirm if all the bells and whistles worked. On the bright side, my mechanics always greeted me with a smile and dollar signs in their eyes. Why, oh why, did I buy that car? She seemed so right when I first laid eyes on her, but I was so very, very wrong. Things are not often what they seem, and there were some women back in the 1st century that can relate to this point. They witnessed Jesus carrying his cross to his execution and were mourning and wailing concerning his situation. Jesus then turned to them saying, "Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me. Weep for yourselves and for your children." Luke 23 verse 28. This man, who had been beaten and marked for a brutal death, had a very different perspective than everyone around him. What did he see that eluded everyone else? I mean, in that instance it seems only Jesus stood in harm's way. Was hindsight one of his many gifts? Exactly who, in this story, is really at risk? Do you think they ever figured it out? And what does that mean for us? Comment below and please subscribe, so you'll never miss another modern everyday parable.